This is Silver Stag Pyro here with you for another video. Welcome to my channel. So Lucy and I were invited to do a challenge between me and a couple other YouTubers. We have Vermont Pyro Boys and Demon Beast Pyrotechnics. And the challenge is to have the kiddos do the fireworks shopping. For our channel, Lucy gets $100 and she gets to go pick out all the fireworks, anything she wants, with some exceptions. There are some rules like we're only doing 200-gram cakes and some Roman candles, anything small, fountains, things like that. So no types of shells of any kind or 500-gram cakes. So since there's not really too many stores in my area, I drove out to Indiana to Shelton Fireworks. This is in Richmond, Indiana. And I walked her through the store, explaining to her what some things do and let her pick out the fireworks. So that's what you'll get to see in this video, is the shopping portion of our little challenge. All of our channel's videos will come out around the 4th of July. I'll put mine out on my channel and they'll put theirs out on their channel, so you'll be able to check ours all out around that time. So again, that is Vermont Pyro Boys and Demon Beast Pyrotechnics that are part of this challenge. So let's take a look at Lucy shopping for her little fireworks show. All right, guys, Lucy and I are finally here at Shelton Fireworks, so we're going to go ahead and just start looking around and let her pick out the fireworks, and I'll be explaining to her some things along the way of things that she can pick. So we're only doing 200-gram cakes, which are the smaller cakes, so we're going to want to go to the left. And then we can pick out other bigger stuff, not bigger, like Roman candles. I think we can do rockets, just anything but the big canister shells.
Yeah.
And 500-gram cakes. Yeah. So we can't do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Look how much stuff's in here. This is nuts. I know I've showed this store a few times, but this is just wild how many fireworks are in here. Alright, go ahead back that way. And then to the left, you'll see a bunch of 200-gram cakes.
Oh my gosh.
So, like I said, we got $100 to spend. So these are about the size of cakes you're going to want to look for, at least a few of these. And then we're not going to know exactly what all of them do. Some of them have descriptions on them, not all of them. So it's really just based on the ones that you like. And then we'll try to pick ones that might be on sale or that are a good price, so we could put 5 or 6 of these at least into the video.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and just let you start looking at some. Ones like this are cool because they have angles, so they'll shoot at an angle so it'll spread across the sky a little bit more. Ones like this will shoot straight up. It's like that one's $26.99, so
it's $26.95. Yeah.
So that's a little bit too much for one single cake, because we'd only be able to have like 3 of those and then a couple other things.
These look really cool. Like they're a bunch of there's California ones.
Oh.
California.
That's South Carolina. Did you see a California?
I thought I saw a California.
I think they're only the eastern states.
Yeah. Oh,
there is an Ohio one.
There's a Georgia one. Kentucky. Where's the Ohio one?
Oh no, there's Texas.
Ooh, Texas.
Nebraska. I don't remember oh, there's Ohio. It's the purple one. Sorry about that sound, guys. I think it's when they open the door, that buzz sounds.
There's Roman candles that way.
Yeah, we'll be able to pick out some Roman candles and maybe some other small things.
I think we should get the Texas one.
You want Texas? All right, how much are those?
This one's $15.
All right, $15.95 for that one. And we'll be keeping track. We're allowed to go over with the tax. And then if you see other fireworks in the cart, those are going to be stuff that I picked up just because I want to pick some stuff up for myself while I'm here, because it's about an hour and a half drive for us.
Is that Trump?
That's Trump. Who runs the world? Yeah, that one's like $33.95. So it's more expensive, but it also has a lot more shots and it'll be bigger. So if we get a couple of these and you decide you want a larger, or wait, are these 500? Yeah, that's 500. We can't do 500-gram cakes, but we can do a little bit larger cakes like those ones there.
Yeah.
Just depending on how much they are. But Yeah, you can just keep going down and looking at the cakes you like and picking them out. Naughty Nebula. See, like, sometimes the wraps are theme-based, so this one has a lot of colors on the fireworks, so there might be a lot of color in the cake. That's not always the case, but
There's a
sometimes.
Florida one with oranges on it.
Yeah?
That's
You like
cool.
that one?
Yeah, that looks
Okay, we
cool.
can put it in the cart for now, and then if you
Yeah.
find out something you like later, we'll just
swap
switch it
it
out.
out.
That's fine.
Oh my gosh.
And then we can do fountains too.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that go on the ground but don't shoot up in the air.
Yeah. These are like almost touch the ceiling.
Yeah. What if you wanted one that's right up there? Would you try to get it?
I can't. That's all I can reach.
You like the looks of any of these ones here? Now this isn't the only section.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. This
Yeah.
is just where we stop
Ooh,
first.
this one looks cool. This one's 36 shots. The wrapping's coming off of it.
Nightblood, 36 shots. This shoots big red and green stars with bangs.
It has 36 of them.
You like the looks of that?
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Okay. You can pick one that the label's not coming off, but yeah.
It's literally like, that's what it looks like inside.
You need how they're put together.
Yeah. Look at this one. This one's $17.95.
Okay, cool. That's only $2 more than these ones.
Yeah.
And then there's these ones are even smaller, so they are only like $12.95.
Yeah.
And some of these even they're like still 16 shots in this.
Yeah.
This one's a really popular one. A lot of people like Bump Bear.
There's also this one. This one's actually $7.95, and it's like a snake one. It has 19 shots.
Yeah, so those are going to be crackling comets, so there's nothing that's going to break in those, I don't think. I think it's just going to shoot like a crackling comet in the air, which is totally fine. Those can be good in shows, so if you want one or two of those, that's fine.
Yeah, I might get one of these.
Okay.
Because they're not as much as like usual ones.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Hula Girls, that one's $6.99. Kabloom.
what does this one do?
Let's see. 16 shots of red and green stars with report. So this is red and green, which
Christmas.
for the price isn't too bad.
Yeah.
This one's $1 more, but only has. So this one only has 7 shots. So they're going to be bigger breaks in the air. Or that one has more shots, but they're going to be smaller breaks. So it just depends what you're looking for. Ooh, this one's only $7.95.
What's that?
Oh, it's only 7 shots. So we probably want to look for higher shot counts.
Yeah. This one's $13.95. The Bum Bear.
That's a really good one. However, I know one or two of the other guys that are doing this have that in their show as well, so we might want to look for something else. But it is a good firework cake.
Yeah. I think I might get this one instead.
Okay.
Because I want higher shots than this
You want more shots?
Yeah.
I
mean, like higher. Like
This will be maybe higher, but it'll be bigger breaks.
Yeah, I want bigger breaks.
Okay. She wants the bigger breaks,
That's
people.
what I meant. I didn't mean like higher. I meant like bigger.
Okay. Cool. Ooh, what do we got here? Wiggly Tadpole? 17. Those are going to be bigger shots. Look at the size of the tubes.
Oh my gosh. Killer Gator.
That's Brothers. Brothers is they make good fireworks. And then you get it. There's these Saturn missile batteries. So these are $6, and it shoots 100 shots, but it's just whistle to a pop.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be a lot of whistles.
Yeah, or you can do like 4 small ones, so they can go off at different times.
Yeah.
So that's an option too. And then we still gotta look at like Roman candles and fountains.
Yeah. I think I might get one of these.
Okay. Do you want them all to shoot like that out of one cake real fast, or do you like want to split them up and
I want to do like all.
All right, cool.
So, will we add all the it up at the end and see what.
Yeah, we'll pick a couple more things out and we'll add it up and see where we're at.
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping track in my head.
How much is it? It's 15.
15? That's an angled one.
Yeah, 15 shots.
What's the price? $15.95. What were the price of these ones? So it's the same price as these, but that one will shoot at an angle. So if you want to add some angle to it, then you can maybe replace one of those State Bomber ones.
I might replace, since we have 2 of them, I might replace like maybe Florida.
Okay, sure.
Because I want to have some like.
You want the Texas one?
Yeah.
Is that the one you kept? Cool.
Yeah. Should I just put it back?
Just put it up top here, and when we go back over there, I'll put it back.
Yeah. Really cool how it looks. Twister.
Twitter glitter.
Twitter glitter.
That might be one that does both. Sometimes they're called hybrid cakes and they do both. I don't know if Twitter glitter is one of them. Emit showers of sparks. Yeah, so this one might do something on the ground and then also shoot some stuff in the air as well.
That might be cool.
So $11.95 for that one.
That might be cool. I'm gonna put this one in the cart.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice to be here right before the season really starts because they're like totally packed. Alright, so I just added up what we have down here. We're at $85. So she wants to look at
Roman candles.
Alright.
There's
I
that.
know I saw a sign for them that way, so we can check those out. Roman candles are cool because we can make a thing to like fan them out.
Yeah.
Or fuse them together so they're all going off at the same time. It's a good way to add more shots.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. 100 shot Saturn missile battery. It's cheaper. $4.95 for this one. So that'll save us a couple bucks.
Yeah.
So you want to get that one?
Yeah.
Should be, yeah, shoots flaming balls and reports. So yeah, they'll blow up too.
The Roman candles section is that.
Okay, so I'm going to put this one back because we found one for a little over $1 less. So we will go to Roman candles. Yeah, fountains are over that way, a bunch of them. There might be some over here, but here's a bunch of Roman candles. So these are the high shot barrage candles. So that's $10.95 for 2 of them, and they each shoot 30 shots. So those aren't as high as some of the ones go.
Yeah. But that might be right in our budget.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're already staked, so you can stick them into the ground.
Yeah, that's right in our budget, because this is $5 and this is, I don't know, it would be $1 more than our budget.
Yeah, do you want, you can get both.
I can?
Yeah, we have $15 more. So if you want to get rid of the whistles, we can and put these in. It's up to you. Do you like the whistle?
I like the whistle one.
Okay, yeah, leave the whistle in there. And then go ahead and put this up top here, and we'll keep it to consider.
Yeah. There's so much.
Okay, so go ahead and check out some of these Roman candles. There's the bigger shot ones here.
Oh my gosh, those are huge.
140 shots. Let's see.
Says the price tag up there.
Where is it?
It's right there.
Oh, $12.95 for 140 shots. So these aren't going to break or anything. They're most likely just be colored stars that shoot out. Or like a pack of Roman candles. So that's $7. And it comes with 6 shots. 6 candles of 8 shots. Whistling crazy sticks. That might be cool. $7 and it adds some whistle. Let's see.
Yeah.
So these will just whistle, but they're not going to explode.
Which one should we get?
Well, we got a lot more to look at, so we can keep looking at those and see what the rest of them do.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these still in the cart just in case.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
It
You got distracted rearranging the store. All these were on the ground. She fixed all those. So.
It drives me insane when people do this.
All right. Some more 200-gram cakes. Ones like this news transmitter is just going to shoot like a bunch of stars. So, but they're only $2.50.
Yeah.
So those are a good filler for things. bling. This one's probably going to have a lot of glitter to it.
Yeah.
But if you get any cakes, we're going to have to replace them with some of the cakes you already got. So
yeah, I want to definitely keep the Texas one.
Okay. So yeah, you can make any changes you want. We just got to make sure we don't go over.
Yeah, yeah. We'll also add them up at the end, see how much we have, and then take some out that we don't need.
Yeah.
Do we have to do exactly the budget, or do we have to? Can we go?
No, we can go
under?
just slightly over,
We
like
can go
a couple bucks
Okay.
if we need to. Want to get that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want any fountains to be going off on the ground while other fireworks are going off?
Yes.
Okay, so those are going to go that way.
Oh, Mrs. Tripped over. It got caught on my heel and I went wee.
Turn right. Cart's getting heavier, huh? This one's neat here. Crystal geyser, crystal geyser.
Keep almost falling.
Ooh, this one spins. This thing spins in the middle. Which is that? Wow, it's 40, so we can't buy something that big. So we'll have to go down to the smaller fountains. And if you want to look at the cone ones, look at this one.
Oh my gosh.
Giant ice cream. How much is that one?
20.
20. So if you want it, we can get it. We'll just have to switch something out.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to this.
I think it'd be nice to have something going off on the ground while things are going up.
Maybe in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middle that going up and then. Like,
we have that one angled cake that could go off at the same time as the angled one.
It could be.
But you're going to be the one setting it up, so.
Yeah, I think this one would probably be in the middle with another one.
Okay. Haha, look at this one. Whack attack. I might get that one just for me to demo.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's another ice cream cone right here.
I think that's a snow cone. Is that a snow cone or an ice cream?
Snow cone.
Snow cone? Is this one bigger than it?
Yeah, so yours is 20, this one. Not sure the price on this one. They have prices. Probably going to be around the same. This one lasts 70 seconds. Does that one have a duration on it? Let's see.
Look. I never knew what it looks like underneath it.
Yeah. Yep, so they don't always go all the way down to the bottom. Do you know if you want the ice cream or the snow cone?
I want the ice cream.
Okay. I'll keep the ice cream. Alright, so what do you want to... We'll take a look at what we have in the cart and see what you plan on keeping for the show.
Yeah.
So all this stuff up here is mine. And we'll go ahead and take a look. So what do you know? Put the things you're not sure of up top here.
Okay. I do want this.
Okay, then you can put it down there.
I'm not sure about the 4 snow cones.
Okay.
Because we have one big one.
Yeah, if you want the big one, I'd pick one of the two, big or small.
I like this
So we'll
one.
put the small ones
I
back.
definitely want this one.
She wants to add smoke to the show.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the ladybugs. Right here.
Yeah, those would be hard to add in.
Yeah. Maybe.
I think you might want to get rid of this one.
Yeah.
Because it just shoots colored stars.
Yeah.
This says it reports. It's probably just little crackles.
Yeah. And I think that's... And these... Yeah, I definitely want to keep these.
Keep these, okay.
And...
Maybe get rid of these ones then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because we have the big
put those
ones.
up top. We'll put those back.
I definitely want to keep Bloody Night.
Okay.
Night Blood.
Night Blood.
Definitely want to keep this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to keep that.
And then off camera, we'll go ahead and add up what you think you want to keep, and we'll see where we're at.
Yeah.
All right, so we just added that up. What was the total?
108.
Do you think that's close enough?
Yeah.
Okay, it's close enough. Cool. 108. I think the smoke ball put us over a little bit, but yeah. So we got the show picked out. We're going to put this stuff back. Then we're going to add some stuff because it's an hour and a half for me to get here. So I want to pick out some stuff while I'm here for me and the channel.
This is stuff we're not.
Huh? Yeah, we're not keeping this. So we are going to keep all that. and then we'll go through it with you later in the videos so you can have a good idea exactly what we got. And then we're going to do a little bit more shopping, and we'll see you later.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and show you what we got here. You might hear a lot of noise in the background just because there's a party next door for a little kid. So I got my mics on, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we're going to go ahead and show you what we got. This is what Lucy picked out for the show. So, and I left all the prices on there too, so you'll be able to see exactly what the prices are. And if you want to keep track, you can go right ahead. But $108 was the total before tax. All right, Lucy wants to show you this one first.
So this is one of my favorite ones. This one is
95.
95 for price, and it is a giant ice cream fountain. And I think this one's actually, I've been planning out where I'm gonna put all the stuff, and this one's like gonna be on the ground in the center of it.
Yeah, so it'll be set on the ground, and then we're going to have a smoke bomb going off as well. She wanted some purple smoke for it to be lit up
It's gonna be right in
as
front
the
of it.
fountain's going off.
Yeah, so it's gonna be going up, and this is gonna be in front of it, making a cool smoke effect.
Yep. All right, cool. What other cakes did you get?
I also got.
You can hold that mic up if you want to use one hand. Yes, fine.
I also got these big. What are they called again?
Barrage candles or
Barrage
Roman
candles.
candles.
Yeah, and they're really big ones.
So they're not as many shots as some of them. These are 30 shots each. But she wanted to get these so we could put some on each side and have them angled.
Yeah.
So $10.95 for these two 30-shot Roman candles.
Yeah. And then we have this one, which is
It's a tough one.
19 shots. Crackling. I have no clue what that word is.
Crackling Pteranodon. So it must be some type of dinosaur.
Yeah.
But this one I don't think is going to be breaks. I think this one is Crackling Comets. I'm not fully sure. Let's see. Yeah, this item shoots rising titanium tails which change to dragon eggs with reports. So yeah, it's going to be like a Crackling Comet. So we'll probably set this one off with another cake is what you said you wanted to do? Maybe?
Yeah. And then we'll have Saturn
Saturn missile battery.
Yeah. And it has 100 shots.
Yeah, she wanted some whistle in her cake, or in her show, so got a 100-shot cake, and this one does have reports to it. This was $4.95.
I don't think we showed them the price of these two.
This one's $7.95. I showed them this one. This was $4.95.
Yeah. Do this one?
Yeah. And then this one's Hell's Gate. She didn't even realize the name of this cake. And then she was like, oh, that cake has a bad word on it. So, yeah, she picked out this cake because it was 15 shots. It was $15.95, but she wanted one that shot at an angle. So it was a good idea to pick out an angled cake.
And this one, $17.95.
$17.95. Yeah, it was this is Nightblood. This item shoots big red and green stars with bangs. So she wanted a higher shot cake that did have breaks to it.
Yes.
So hopefully that's a nice cake.
Yeah. And then I got Texas Bomber.
This is by Black Avenger. $15.95 for this one. It's pretty heavy for a 200 grammer. And they have like all kinds of different states as you saw in the video, but she went ahead and picked Texas. And this one says shoots loud red and blue chrysanthemum breaks with whistle and 4-shot finale. So didn't even realize this had whistle to it too. And then last one.
This one costs, where's the tag?
I think it was 7 something for this one. But I peeled it off because you couldn't see the name, Space Ace. And this one has large shots, but there's only 7. This one said gold glittering to red and green with firecrackers. So probably going to have some crackle to it is what that means. But yeah, so nice larger shots in here. This one should have big breaks as well as this one, but the rest will either be more like Comet style or smaller breaks.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's already been working on getting her show planned out and set up what we're going to do. So yeah, we get to show you this closer to the 4th of July. We'll show you the show being all set off. She's going to finalize how she wants it set up, and then I'll be the one setting it up for her. And we'll show some of that in that video as well.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That was pretty fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun video. And shout out to Demon Beast Fireworks, or Demon Beast Pyrotechnics, and Vermont Boys Pyrotechnics, as they are the other two in the little challenge that we're having for the kids. So should be a lot of fun watching their videos as well. Cool?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we appreciate you watching, and we will see you on the next video. Later.
Bye.